The only time it's too late to make changes in your life and be the who you want to be is when you are dead. And that's the harsh truth that you probably will find hard to see while you are still alive. Apart from that, there is nothing or never too late to start anything. Of course, life is hard and it is filled with too many complexities. It's challenging, it's stressful, and we all have bills to pay. However, it is most often our limiting beliefs and perception that makes things appear harder than they are. You are in the full of control of your life. Make sure that you don't look back and regret. Maria Robinson once said that nobody can go back and start new beginning, but anyone can start today and make new ending. You know what? Many people live unfulfilled life. It's a common problem. People will often say that they feel lost, they feel isolated, demotivated, they feel trapped by their own responsibilities. They believe that the issue they face are simply too significant to overcome. And when this happens, we limit our dreams. We believe to think that we are practical and pragmatic, but truth is that we are afraid. We are simply afraid. And it's simply this: we are scared of taking the risk and failing. The fact is that it's never too late to change your life and be the who you want to be. Of course, people will always quote seemingly legitimate reasons, and we have thousands of different excuses and we use them all. But if your desire is strong enough, there are no barriers that we cannot overcome anything. I didn't really try to improve my life very much until I was 25, and I think that maybe I have never believed in changing my life. Before changing my life, I mostly just moved along in the same old rut, and that's why I feel that I would have started that earlier. Or I always feel that I had that regret, but it's also true that it's never too late to start, and that's why I always say that start now for better tomorrow. Because the moment I began to improve the change my life, since then I have enhanced my effectiveness. I lost more than 30 kgs. I adopted more optimistic view of my life. I raised my self-esteem greatly. And you know what? I have learned to simplify things in my life and to inject a lot more happiness into my days and weeks and months. Now you may feel that why am I telling you this? Well, the point here is not to brag. My point is that you are not stuck permanently in the life that you have right now, even if it may feel that way. It may sometimes feel like you should have started to change your life earlier when you were a kid or in your 20s, like the way I felt. Or it may feel like it's too late for you now to start anything. You may look at your past and tell yourself, if only I had done this or that, then things would have been different and better now. And that may be true, but you cannot really change your past unless you got a time machine. Always remember, if you really want to change something, it isn't too late for you to improve something in your life that you really want to change, no matter what your age is. Age is just number. At whatever your age is, you can start anything and you can start changing anything that you want. I understand that you may not be able to change your life in a way that you want right now. There are real limits in most people's lives, and personal development isn't a magic that can fix just about anything quickly and easily. But you can do what you can with what you have. Wherever you are in your life, just start. Make a small changes if that is possible. From that small changes and tiny success, or with the feeling that you are doing something every single day, you will gain confidence, and then you can build upon that to make more and perhaps even bigger changes in your life. I always say that beginning will be always a mess. Starting could be tough until we stop a few things. But if you think that you are the one who is facing these problems, then you will be mistaken. The reality is most of us are facing it daily, and that's the reason many people don't try to do anything to change their life. There are many reasons for that, and over the years I have found some of the strong reasons that stop us, that restrict us from starting. So let's see 4 steps to overcome them. The first one is think about what you really want to change. Maybe you already know it. It could be your social life, your confidence, your health, or money situation. Whatever it is, you know that. Or take a few days to think about it. take time to focus on that, because if you really want to change something, or if you want something in your life, then it becomes a whole lot of easier to keep going, or let your curiosity guide you. Ask yourself, what would I like to explore in my life now, and find one or few areas to improve or habits you would like to incorporate in your everyday life. Write them down. Write your adventurous imagination about your life. Now, second thing is, choose one thing or habit to focus on for now. Now, if you have found several things or several habits you would like to focus on, then choose to focus on just one at a time. Working on too many things at once always leads to failure, because life tends to get in the way. And if you have regular life, then you probably won't have a time and energy to change 3 things at once, even though you really hope and think you can. If you like, choose a theme for a year and focus on just on that. Then put most of your efforts for 365 days continuously into creating new habits or routine in that area, in that one area. Now, the third thing is, take small steps. This is very important. The feeling that something is too big or scary or difficult is one of the most common things that hold people back from taking action at all. On the other hand, people also tend to overestimate their own willpower. The plan sounds so good in your head, and if you just imagine, you plan many things in your head in the beginning of the year, but when you execute it, then you can't really take much action or move as fast as you thought you could. But guys, focusing on just one thing at a time and doing it in the small steps may feel like something a child would do, and you will continue doing that. What happens with many people is that they start something and they try to change everything at once, and then they fail within few days or weeks of trying to change many things too quickly. Instead, ask yourself, what is the one small step I can take to move forward in this particular situation? I use this question pretty much every single day in some ways in my life, and it has been immensely helpful over the last couple of years. And that's our last step. Step number 4 is, ask yourself. Ask yourself, what is the one small step I can take right now to get that project to start? Call it your project 2022, but don't get stuck in planning or thinking that you will get started tomorrow or next week. Get the ball rolling instead. Do that today by just taking one small step and practical step toward what you want, and you will have the life that you want to live. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching this video. I know you have liked this video, so hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to Top 5% Club. Here you will get new content every single week that will help you to build a strong mindset, develop a grit, and learn new things. Comment below and let me know if you feel it's too late for you. Until next time, my friends, start today for better tomorrow, and as I said in this video, take action now and be legendary.